things are going real well, and we've got through all our steps. We've released the ball now. Now there's something that also has to happen I want you guys to become familiar with. And here's a Major League pitcher, another Padre, and this is a real nice solid photo. You notice that he's pulling his glove into heart and the ball's on its way. It's kind of a nice shot, but there's something starting to happen with his back leg. Okay, I want you to look at that and look at the next shot in sequence, and I think you're going to get kind of excited to see something's happening. Can anybody notice what's happening? Dwayne, do you see anything happening there between the two shots?
His hips have come around.
Yeah, his hips or his whole leg is kind of coming around. So he actually throws the ball, okay, as it releases, and then as he follows through here right now, you're noticing his hips are coming along with them. And that's what we call a hip roll, And it's very important because we want your hips to have a nice flow as they come through. This is what's called a follow through. You also can look at his neck, and you can see his neck's fighting to stay back in there. A lot of times when a youngster will follow through, they'll kind of look down or have their momentum carry away. We want you to kind of bow that neck back in there. There's a couple reasons for that. You want to be able to see the release of the ball coming off the bat. Here's another young minor leaguer we've been following through, throughout our tape, and he is following through. You'll notice that his leg is starting to come around and follow through. He's not pulling his glove up into his heart as well as some of the other Major League players, and that's something that his coaching staff will pick up, and I'm sure correct. So again, I enjoyed making this presentation to you guys this afternoon. We've gone through all the phases of pitching, so we know it now in our minds, and I'm sure if we study in our tapes, and we're going to have a pretty good idea in our mind. But I want you to remember, you're not going to go out to the ball game tonight and have all these good mechanics. The way you get that is to go to our step-by-step building block approach and do these steps without a ball, just step by step by step, and I'll help you with that in the drills. And then your body's going to get used to it. We'll go to another step. We'll give you a ball, let you throw into a big tarp, and we won't worry about control at that time. We're not going to be worrying if you're throwing strikes just yet. We're worrying more on the mechanical sequences in the events that they occur, okay? And this is what we call muscle memory. After we get that down pat, then we have a device just called a Strike Pro, where we're going to throw with all our steps and make sure we have good control. And once we can make sure we're throwing strikes at a consistent level, we're going to go ahead out to the mound and go through our drills from then. So you guys have been great listeners today. You've been good students, and we're going to go ahead and get ready to go out to class and go outside and try our drills in action through our 6-step drill. You guys up for that?
Yeah.
All right, great.
Remember, it's important to hip roll, as it helps release the stress from our shoulder area. Pitchers who fail to hip roll effectively decelerate, causing undue wear and tear on the shoulder. The bowing of the neck is vitally important, as it allows the pitcher to maintain eye contact with the plate. We've just completed the classroom section of teaching the mechanics of the Major League pitcher. Now, let's go to Coach Emansky and two of our aspiring students, Brian and Paul, whom you attended class with today, for an on-the-field review.